Hi everyone, this is Angela Walker with Asw Enterprise and I am extremely happy today. Guess what? I've been happy for about 4 years now. And you want to know why? Because I discovered the secret to being happy on a continuous basis. That's right, I have the secret and today I'm going to give it to you. The secret to happiness is choosing to be happy. That's right. That's miraculous, right? I will repeat it again so to make sure you get it. The secret to happiness is choosing to be happy. Now, I had to discover this, and the way I discovered this is I was going through such a dark time in my life about 4 years ago. And at that moment and at that time, I actually wanted to be depressed because it was so horrible and awful to me, the things that I was going through, that I wanted to actually crawl up on my sofa and wither away with sadness. I wanted to go through the Great Depression. And I can talk about it now because back then I really couldn't muster up myself to talk about it. But now I'm able to. I'm very, very happy in my life. Well, I have 5 children. And at the moment where I wanted to be very depressed and again lay on my sofa and wither away, I couldn't because I had to continue on with my life. I had to continue to get the kids to school. I had to continue to take care of the children. I had to continue to cook. I had to continue to do the housework and everything else. But one day I said, no, not today. I want to spend some hours being depressed, being sad, crying about my situation. I did. And when I made that decision, I laid on that couch for hours. And I just wept. And I held myself as though I was my own mother. And I held myself. And I went in a very sad place. But Angela, why are you telling us this? You just said you're so happy. We want the happy vibe. You're bringing us down. I know, but I'm going somewhere. But that's how I discovered the secret to happiness. Is I realized that I chose to be depressed. And I said, hold on. If I can choose to be depressed, could that work opposite? Can I choose to be happy? Even if I'm not really happy, even if there's nothing going around me that I can possibly see that could make me happy. Here's what I did. One day, I was still down. Nothing changed. And I said, I am so happy. I am so happy. Now, understand, I was hurting when I was saying this. But I continued to say it. I said, that power of repetition. And I spoke about that. If you haven't seen that, look at another video of mine, the power of repetition. But I decided to put this on happiness. And I decided to continue to repeat that I was happy, that I was happy. Didn't matter how I felt. Didn't matter what was going on around me. Didn't matter. I'm so happy. And I started off saying it and I was hurting while I was saying it. I'm so happy. 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 And I'm telling you, I've said that about 100 times and probably on that 101 time I said I was happy. Guess what happened? I started laughing. I started laughing because it sounded so ridiculous that I was in this situation and I am saying I am so happy. I started thinking about people saying, you are a Looney Tune. You have officially lost it. You're out of here. You're gone, Angie. I said that. So those thoughts made me laugh because of how ridiculous this sounded out of my mouth. However, another strange thing happened. The laughter continued, and I could not stop laughing. I started crying, but this time not because I'm hurting, but I'm crying because I have a bellyache and I cannot stop laughing. And I became happy, and I shifted my thoughts, and then I began to think of, but what are some reasons that you could be happy about? And I just started thinking of all kinds of reasons why I should be happy today, no matter what. And I said, you know what? I'm so happy that it did not rain on my hair. I was like, you know what? I am so happy that I had an opportunity to talk to my friend today, and she made me laugh. I am so happy that my kids are all doing fine. I began to become happy for real. And I discovered that's the secret of happiness. I am here to tell you, doesn't matter what you're going through, all your real circumstances, they are there. But if you continue to find happiness in that dark place, there's something you can find happy. If someone has died and passed away and you are dwelling and hurting about that, try to think about all the love that you had for that person and you still have. Try to think of all the wonderful times you had together and put a smile on your face. Think of some reason why you could be happy. Because no matter what we're going through, there's a reason to be happy. You could have just had a delicious lunch today that made you happy. You could be wearing something very nice today and it made you happy. Doesn't matter. Find something to make you happy, because happiness is a choice. You could not choose your circumstance. You did not choose what happened to you in your life that was so traumatic, but you can choose your happiness. You can choose to look at something in a different way. You can choose to pull something out of that ash. You can choose to. I know I have. And let me tell you, for these past 4 years, I've been a very, very happy person by choice. And I'm asking you to do the same thing. Listen, think of something, even right now while I'm talking to you, that you can say, you know what? That does make me happy. I am happy about that. Write it in the comments. Let me know what you're happy about. If you can think of 2 things, do 2 thumbs up for me. But get happy about life. Happy that you can have your right mind. Be happy that you're breathing. My God, some people are 6 feet under, and we know that. Be happy. Doesn't even have to get that deep. It can be real small. Today, you know what I'm happy about? I'm happy today because I put in my workout routine that I promised I would do. And I'm happy that I accomplished that. Find something to be happy about, people, because I know it is definitely a choice. Make that choice today, and every day of your life, choose to be happy. This is Angela Walker with ASW Enterprise, helping you develop yourself.